Dear students, today we are going to learn a new chapter. The name of the chapter is Tenali Rama and the Three Dolls. Let's get started. One day, a merchant came to King Krishnadevaraya's court from a foreign kingdom. He saluted the king and then said, Your Majesty, I have heard from many people that you have wise ministers in your court. So, with your permission, I would like to test the wisdom of your ministers. This aroused the king's interest and he gave the merchant his permission. The merchant gave the king three dolls that looked identical. He said, Although these dolls look similar, each of them is different in some way. If your ministers can find out the difference, I will bow to their wisdom. But if they can't, I will know that there are no wise ministers in your court. I will be back in 30 days for the answer. The king asked all his ministers except Tenali Raman to gather. He gave them the three dolls and asked them to find the difference among them within the next 3 days. But at the end of 3 days, none of the ministers could figure out any difference. The king got worried and called Tenali Rama. He said, Tenali, I did not summon you before because I thought this problem would be too simple. However, since no one has been able to find the solution, it's up to you now. Find the difference among these dolls. Tenali looked the three dolls and went away. The problem proved difficult for Tenali Raman too. But at last, after a lot of effort, he figured out the difference. He went to the court carrying the three dolls on the day that the merchant had to return. He announced in front of the whole court, and he had found the difference among the dolls. He said, These three dolls are different because one of them is good, one average, and one not so good. When everyone asked him to explain the difference, he showed them a tiny hole that was present in the ears of each of the dolls. Then he took a very thin wire and put it in the hole of the first doll's ear. The wire came out from the doll's mouth. Then he did the same with the second doll, and the wire came out from the doll's other ear. In the third doll, the wire went to the heart and did not come out. Tenali Rama explained. In the first doll, the wire went in through the ear and came out through the mouth. So, this doll is bad as it represents people who cannot keep a secret. In the second doll, the wire came out of the another ear. So, it is average and represents harmless people who do not understand what is said to them. In the third doll, the wire entered the heart and did not come out. It represents good people who will keep the secret that you tell them. The king, the merchant, and all the courtiers were very impressed with Tenali Rama's wise answer. Then Tenali Rama added, But there can be another explanation too. The first doll represents people who gain knowledge and spread it among others, so it is good. The second doll represents people who listen from one ear and let it go from another. In other words, those who do not understand what they are taught. So it is average. The third doll represents people who have knowledge but keep it all to themselves. They do not teach anyone anything and so they are selfish. The merchant smiled at Tenali Rama's answer and acknowledged his greatness. Dear students, this is all about the play. If you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.